Alright, so in this video, we want to look at how to determine the maximum height attained by a projectile. Now, if you remember in the previous one of the videos where I determined the height attained by a projectile, I said the height attained is not the same thing as the maximum height. Now, the maximum height attained by a projectile basically is the highest vertical displacement as measured from the horizontal projection plane. So let's say this is the initial velocity of projection at an angle theta to the horizontal. Don't forget that as long as the projectile is projected at an initial velocity u at an angle theta, it has two components. The velocity has the horizontal component of the velocity, which is u subscript x, and it also has the vertical component, that is u subscript y. So this is still u subscript y, this is u subscript x, depending on which side of this triangle you want to use. Of course, if this is theta, this is also what theta, that is alternate angle. So let's leave that aside. We've done that previously, and you should remember that u subscript x is what u cos what theta, which is what constant throughout the motion, because there's no force of gravity along the horizontal direction. All right, so therefore acceleration due to gravity along the horizontal direction is also 0. Then u subscript y is got to what u sine what theta. All right, and this one is what changes, this one change. Okay, so let's leave that aside because of time. Now, so when a projector is projected at maximum height, now one thing is that at maximum height of a particular projector, be it's projected at an angle or not, the vertical velocity is equal to what? 0. How do I mean? Let me scroll up. For instance, if you project a body vertically upward, let me just use this illustration. As this object is going up, gravity is bringing it down. So it is not increasing in velocity, it's actually reducing in velocity. So it's decelerating as it is going up. So as it is going up, it will get to a particular point. Because for you to project it up, you project it at an initial velocity anyway. So let's assume it was projected at 20 meters per second. When it gets to this point, we take that as u, which is 20 meters per second. So when it gets to this point, v will be equal to what? 0. That is v subscript y. This is u subscript y. It will be equal to 0. Why? Because this velocity has reduced till it gets to maximum. So when it's coming back again, it will start another journey entirely. So that is the concept we are going to be using in solving this particular problem. So this one is projected at an angle anyway. But as it is traveling, we take the maximum height to be somewhere around here, right? So let me bring it down. So this is the maximum height. So when it gets to this particular point, the final velocity, right, of the projection will be equal to, that's the final vertical velocity of projection will be what? Equal to what? 0. So once it is equal to 0, then it will increase downward. All right, so now how do we now determine the maximum height? So we can determine the maximum height using the Suvart equation. V square is equal to what? U square plus 2as. But make sure you understand that it is projected vertically upward, so it's not increasing in velocity. So we have what? V subscript what? Y square will now be what? U subscript y square minus 2g what? H. So s in this case is h, which is the maximum height. So with this understanding, at maximum height, at maximum what? Height, at maximum height, v subscript y is equal to what? 0. Y v subscript s is constant. All right, so we don't need that for now. So at maximum height, v subscript y is equal to 0. So they've done return to 0 square is equal to what? Uy square minus 2gh, where h in this case is the maximum height. So if we bring 2gh to this other side, it will become positive. So we have 2gh will now be equal to what? U subscript y square. But you should recall that u subscript y is what? U sine what? Sine theta. So u subscript y square will now be what? U sine what? Theta, then square, which will give you what? U square sine what? Square what? Theta. So let's just plug it into this particular formula. So let me just make h the subject formula. So I have what? H will now be what? U subscript what? Y square over what? 2 what? 2g, and that will give us what? U square sine square what? Theta over what? Over 2g. So therefore, the maximum height of a projectile projected at an angle theta to the horizontal is U square sine square what? Theta over what? Over 2g. So I want to believe this has helped someone. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll be looking forward to receiving your comments. So see you in the next video. Bye.